The echo of laughter still stings my ears like a swap. Urban soil remediation? Really, Michael? My brother's voice was a venomous cocktail of ridicule and disbelief, seeping into the very marrow of my ambition. Our family, once the proud bearers of a prestigious law firm lineage, now held me as the punchline to their whispered jokes. I had shattered the mold, traded a promising legal career for a field they deemed dirty, a betrayal in their eyes. To them, I was nothing more than an embarrassment. I remember the moment so vividly, standing in the center of our sprawling family estate, a home adorned with the accolades of my father's successful career. It felt like a vast stage, and I was the unwelcome performer, my dreams met with a chorus of derision. "You think you'll make a difference shoveling dirt?" my mother had scoffed, her disdain slicing through me. All around, their smirks and condescending glances made it clear. I was deluding myself. But in that moment, beneath the weight of their rejection, a new fire ignited within me. If they wanted a disgrace, I would become a triumph. I would not just reclaim my worth, I would redefine it in a world that often turned its back on the forgotten. I poured everything into the practice of urban soil remediation. The work was grueling and often thankless, digging up contaminated soil, testing samples, and experimenting with bioremediation techniques that no one else in the family or even in my career would have dared to touch. I was a pariah, a misfit, trying to convince others that cleaning toxic land was not just noble but necessary. But that derision, it became a source of fuel, a relentless whisper that pushed me forward. Each day was a new struggle, but amidst the setbacks, I witnessed my own transformation. I became a pioneer, devising methods to cleanse degraded lands and foster life where there was once only desolation. I learned to bridge communities, working with city planners, activists, and neighborhood groups, all of whom recognize the value in reviving our urban landscapes. Over the years, I began to gather accolades of my own, awards, recognition, and a growing sense of purpose that seeped into my very being. I was no longer the brother who failed. I was the man who succeeded against all odds. Now, as I stand back at the family estate, the weight of my success surrounds me like a confident cloak. My heart races with anticipation, both excitement and anxiety swirling within me. Today, I am not the boy they laughed at. I have come as a man transformed, a bearer of monumental change. I clutch the invitation to the local community center opening like a trophy, the very project that sparked my return. This event is the culmination of years of hard work, where the community celebrates the transformation of a dilapidated park into a flourishing green space. Walking through the archway of our family home, the air is thick with nostalgia, but today it's laced with electric tension. My family is assembled, a stiff tableau of judgment. Their eyes meet mine, flickering with confusion, perhaps even disbelief. I am no longer that boy. This time, I have the shimmering sheen of success in my stride. "Michael," my father starts, his voice taut like a drawn bowstring. "We didn't expect you back so soon." I can hear the uncertainty in his tone, a stark contrast to the robust confidence he usually exuded. "Actually, I'm here to invite you all to the unveiling of the project I led," I say, the words tumbling out in a rush, carrying with them the weight of my years of hard-won success. The irony is sweet, but my heart races as I prepare myself for their response. "Urban soil remediation?" My mother finally scoffs, but there's a quiver of hesitation in her voice. What could a dirt project possibly have to offer? I take a breath, drawing from the depth of my resolve. "A lot, actually. Come with me. You'll see." The drive to the community center is tense, Their judgment lingers like an oppressive fog. I can feel the whispered questions, the incredulous glances, and the weight of their disbelief pressing down on my shoulders. But I press forward, determined. When we arrive, the transformation of the park is startling. Barren land where only weeds once thrived now explodes with life. Kids are laughing, playing beneath the shade of newly planted trees, while colorful flowers bloom in the patches of now rejuvenated soil. Families gather with picnic baskets, the air alive with joy and laughter, everything I envisioned and fought for. The moment my family steps out of the car, their skepticism cracks. They begin to see, truly see, the fruits of the labor that was once scorned. "This is incredible," my mother murmurs, her voice barely above a whisper. It's a powerful moment, their faces shifting from disbelief to awe. They wander through the park, witnessing firsthand the impact of my work. Each step they take leads them deeper into the reality I've built, and I can see the realization dawn on them. Their son, the ridiculous dreamer, has achieved something monumental. As we stand together amidst the laughter and life that once lay dormant, I feel our past drift away, replaced by a new understanding. You mocked me, yes. I begin, my voice steady yet filled with emotion. But with that mockery, I found my strength. I discovered who I really am and what I'm capable of. The collective silence speaks volumes. Their eyes, once filled with ridicule, are now reflective, perhaps even remorseful. There's a lesson here, a shared space of learning that stretches across the years. As the sun sets, painting the sky in hues of gold and crimson, I take a deep breath. What was once a source of pain has transformed into this, a community thriving, a family reunited, and a heart unburdened. The path ahead is still mine to forge, but today I've planted roots not just in the soil, but in the hearts of those who doubted me. And with that, I know we'll all grow.